live. Well, happy Monday. I am the mermaid. I am a high priestess. I am also a psychic and a medium. I'm recording this video. Well, I'm going live on President's Day. I was actually going to record a video based on a download. Hi, everyone. Based on a download that Spirit gave me about love and relationships. In this case, it was a romantic relationship in some marriage, two marriages that married each other. Okay, and that's what we mirror what we see in our childhood and in our society until we learn, heal, and elevate and create our own vision of what love is, our own vision of what any of that stuff is. Anywho, I was organizing my kitchen towels, and looky here. So this is everything is going to tie in. I guess people like me to go live because I recorded a video. Let me tell you guys what happened. I start recording a video, and then I see a little line, and they hack into my phone, and then bam, she got. But I don't get mad about stuff like that because I know I'm doing God's work. Anyhow, let's start to read. Looky here. It says te quiero. So this, I used to entertain quite a bit. But leading up to the pandemic, I had started taking off, and I haven't picked it up. And certainly with my spiritual work, I can't have, and I never will have people tracing in and out of my domicile because this is not okay. Well, come in here and I'll open a portal and see if you won't stay there. Come on over. Anywho, these towels come in a set, and I have not located the second towel, and that ties into this beautiful reading and talk that I'm about to give. Now, let me cleanse the air a little bit. I saw a movie, and it showed in general, in society, people are just going with the flow. They're just going with the flow. They're just meandering through life. And it was really interesting how the director had a bunch of couples, they do everything. It's automatic. There's no true feeling in there. But the movies focused on two specific couples who were never a good match to begin with. Okay? And couple A, the woman was the cheater, and her husband tolerated her BS for far too long. Couple B, the husband was the cheater, and his wife tolerated his BS for far too long. And it just showed you how their everyday lives were. The man over couple A, the man was unhappy, and the wife was unhappy. The movie moves along. Hey, the movie moves along, right? And I was not expecting this. I just expected, the movie to end and everybody just stays with their partner. The kids are older. What are we going to do? Live your life. So the two cheaters, they were friends. They all knew each other from college or whatever else. Anywho, it is my belief that the two cheaters from A and B have been frolicking with each other. But they brought up this idea that, listen, the man over here, the man on couple B, gently brought it up to his wife that he thinks they should spice up their relationship, and that he wanted to bring somebody else in. He wanted to have a one-time experience where he wanted to bring a third. He would And then she started saying the same thing. And eventually they convinced their partners to do, I don't even know what to call this. They rented a B&B and apparently they were supposed to switch partners sexually. But they weren't all in the same room. They were going to switch and go over. They were going to go over here. So the two people who were being cheated on, they went off together, and the two cheaters were giggling because they thought, "Hey, we could do it on." This is what They didn't indicate that, but to me, they're giggling and geeking because they think, "Hey, we can just do it out in the open." And once we do it now, once we keep doing it, what can they say? Now, the woman who was a cheater, she she takes substances and she overdid it and she was drunk and she fell asleep. He thought he was going to have the night of his life. But wait. So the two people over here who was dealing with these cheaters, they had the time of their life. First of all, the husband thought his wife would never do it. He's like, you know what? I know she agreed to it. He thinks he knows everything. She would never, follow through with it. She followed through with it twice. Hey, listen. That man, they had, first of all, they had a great conversation. Again, they knew each other from college. Those two should have been together. Not they were with the wrong people, but he saw her as a masterpiece. He may have been attracted to her for a long time. I don't know. But he saw her as a masterpiece and he was Picasso and he was ready to make some art. Do you understand that man took his time? You understand me? He took his time and he did it twice. They they panned the camera to the woman was still knocked out. I don't know what she took. And no one, and guess what? Nobody looked for her either. They just left in the room. They turned the light off and just left her in the room. But the husband, the cheater husband, was waiting in the living room for the wife. He thought his wife would be out there waiting for him. She hadn't, excuse me, she hadn't even come out yet. That woman hadn't had a good night's sleep and proper lovemaking for so long. She was still in the room. As a matter of fact, when they came out of the room, they were hugging and giggling and you should see his face when he saw his wife. When he saw his wife come out of the room with that man, she was glowing. It looked like she was dipped in the sun in gold. Let me tell you. Go ahead, son. They wanted you to do it and you did it. Now they're mad. That's narcissists. They're crazy. But it's so funny that seeing his wife actually, this is how you know he's a narcissist. Seeing his wife happy, he actually thought, you know what, maybe I should actually be a good husband. You don't know how to be a good husband. You're not even a good friend to yourself. But the movie showed a prologue, and both people left the marriage. So couple A, where the husband was being cheated on with his wife, who's I don't know, she's on drugs. And all, they showed that um, shortly after he separated from her. Actually, both couples had no children, so he separated from her, and the other the others couple B, she felt a little bit more. She felt guilty for leaving, and that's conditioning. But she eventually left and started doing some self healing classes and some therapy. Why did I tolerate this behavior? It's not to beat yourself up. You tolerate it because that's what you saw your mother and your grandmother and your aunts and your sisters do, love. We don't do what they say, we do what we see. Okay, and you don't need a you don't need a psychology degree for that. That's open knowledge. But yes, indeed, you know, he talked to her, he held her, he made love to her, and he made her feel what she is, a masterpiece. Okay, what did she say? I'm a masterpiece. Oh, Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm actually pulling three cards came out from the Crystal Oracle. And look what came out. The first card that came out was the Carnelian card. And this is so poignant because the Carnelian card and the color of these beautiful crystals correlate to how do we see our, let's talk about astrological houses. So, how do I see myself? Not how others view me, but how do I see myself? And Carnelian is a great, um, if you stayed at a job too long, if you've been in a connection with someone too long, this is a great crystal to help you. That's learned behavior. When we stay too long, we've been conditioned to that. And again, healing is not to beat yourself up. It's just about awareness, getting that lesson and elevating. Okay, that's really important. Don't beat yourself up. Why was I with him? Why did I have the extra baby? Because you're still learning, love. Same color palette, amber. Okay, the same as carnelian, and then crystal phase. Okay, this is green and blue. Like a turquoise is all about healing the heart. I will read. Oh, where's the booklet? I thought I put the booklet here. Oh, it's still in the box. There's always something to learn. I will read little snippets from the first one. So, carnelian. I hope everyone is doing apps. Let's start with A, amber. I'll just read since I have three of them, I'll just read a snippet of each. But amber, it's for transparency, purification, creativity, and our sacral or our sexual chakra, which is our sacral, and calm. It says an issue that is causing tension and friction in your life will soon erupt and come to a head. You are being urged to stay calm during this emotionally charged event. All right. So let's go on to carnelian. And you can also look these up. Our next card is carnelian. In carnelian, the properties are healing, again, creativity, the same color palette, energy, calmness, grounding, and stability. This wonderful crystal offers you protection and healing. It will help dissolve the sadness you have recently experienced, as well as calm your thoughts and ease any anxiety. Carnelian will also help you to express your emotions and stimulate your creativity. Oh, shit. Christopher's. All right. Now, this lovely crystal properties are fertility, love, compassion, truth, and uplifting. Crystal phase helps open the heart center and allows you to feel the presence of divine unconditional love. You are entering a fertile period that will enable you to creatively express your true nature in a loving and compassionate way. This is beautiful because I actually only asked for two, but you see, you go from purification and calm, to love and expression and unconditional love. And that's how the process is in life. Tomorrow is the official beginning of the Chinese New, well, actually, it's the Lunar New Year, um, year of the horse, and I have these lovely cards. Don't kill. Oh, it was a little bunny, and the bunny hopped away, and that is a message. Hello, bunny. How are you, dear? Okay. I said if Tiger comes up. Okay, you play with me now. Share your gifts. Yes, share your gifts. The fire tiger, and then stirring the cauldron, and then we see a little horse. Somebody is moving forward beautifully in their life. They've gone through the fire, and they've purified something that's beautiful. And then right behind that, you see that beautiful. You've opened a portal of peace and prosperity, and look, it's the same color as a carnelian. Okay, everything ties together, and it says one with the universe. And you see her third. Looky here, her third eye and her creativity center, her sacral is healed, and then looky here, fire horse, and look at that, number 7, moving forward, the year of the horse, and you're galloping nicely towards what you want because you open that portal and you know how to manifest because you are healed. Okay, all right, that is beautiful. I'm going to sing a little bit of that song, Scott, and but sometimes in songs they say one part but not the second part. She says in that song, she says, "You broke me, but I'm healing. You broke me, but I'm healing, healing." Well, you're a healer. We're all healers. Let me tell y'all something. We are all healers. Don't let no one play with you. This is where you heal together. The head, if you put the mind and the heart together, honey, that is an entire universe of possibility. Okay? All right. Goddess cards. Let's pull a couple of goddess cards. No, stop going. Stay put. Ooh. What did we say? It says naked, but all right, please cooperate. We have to look at ourselves and be honest and see where, looky here, it says wounds. See where our wounds are. Okay? So that we can get to this point of our life of living out loud. And look at the ancestors. They're ready. They're here for you. They're here for all of us. Let's take 2 more, please. Oh, thank you. 2 more. I'm telling you, healing is a new thing. I don't know. All these broken people, let them be broken. Secrets revealed. I know for me. Hey. This is the most beautiful time. I mean, the other day, Spirit showed me. I've been there's a plant that Spirit kept showing to me, and I went on a walk and I found a whole bunch of them. Yeah, and you learn so many. They're not really secrets because they're knowledge has been around since the beginning of time. But what it means for me is you're going to tap into ancestral knowledge. And looky here, yes. Tap into the universe. Isn't that a beautiful photo? Yes, it is. What's? Oh, yeah. Spirit said. So, if you're just joining us at this point of the video, look at this beautiful towel. It says "Te quiero, te quiero." Okay, I love you. Or I want. And there's a second towel that I haven't located in my linen closet, and someone has healed and let go of the person that they were connected to. And they are fully healed, and they know in divine timing, Spirit will send them their divine partner. Okay? And don't forget this particular lovely crystal, the rose crystal, is also great. It's one of the self healing, it cleanses, it's self healing, and such and such and such. All right, let's take a couple of Spirit, tell us through the tarot about unconditional love. The first card up is the King of Cups, a water sign, a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer. What about this King of Cups? He looks jovial. Someone from your past or your past lives. What's on the bottom? Somebody's charging in on a rhino. Rhino is not a very inviting animal. So this tells me, and I said animal, this person possibly exhibits animalistic behavior. And that's why he's in the past. Yeah, Spirit said he's a fool. Okay, tell me about this King of Cups. I don't know. Some people think that you won't leave them behind. You know what? You're not leaving someone behind. You're stepping into your future. You're stepping into your calling. You're stepping into your blessings. And you know, this person traipses shit everywhere. And no one's going to, and God won't bless you if you have the wrong person or people attached to you, by the way. Okay? And looky here, it came right out. It is a Scorpio, the death card. A Scorpio from your past or a person with a very stinging tongue and behavior has been eliminated from your life. And this is also a warlock. So I'm talking probably to a woman. Okay. Yes. This person cannot, their secrets are out. What's the secret, Spirit? I'm not going too deep. Let's tell me the Scorpion secret, baby. Go ahead. Go ahead. Don't let anyone turn you around. Okay. Oh. They were getting paid. What were they getting paid? Okay. Okay. They were working for, on the bottom, if you want to, they were working for a secret society. And they were paying them to do love spells. To do love spells. Yes. What did the fuck I say? What did the fuck I say? Love spells. Okay. Why is this person doing love spells? Because, you know, they steal. Okay. And this person's sad. They're in regret and they're sad because they've been found out that, you know, they you know, we talked about it. They tie cords to people and then gross. and they wanted to do this to a temperance angel, and that is forbidden. All right, final three, Spirit. Final three, Spirit. Okay. There's a King of Swords. I'm going to have to redo these because one fell. And it's like having a book and 2 pages are ripped out. All right, Spirit. All right. So the card that came out was King of Pentacles, and we saw the Queen of Pentacles. So let's see. Tell me about this King of Pentacles, please. All right, we'll just do those. King of Pentacles. This is a person that is godly. King of Pentacles to the 4 of Swords to the 10 of Wands. Okay, so what this is telling me, this person from, you know, so this Queen of Pentacles was in a relationship with this man and he was doing magic on her, okay? And he didn't know that she was a hermit. um, spiritual investigator, and he's disappointed um, because he was receiving some payment for getting her energy and sharing it with the other men, um, and he was preventing. He was sitting in the seat of her divine counterpart, okay, and they have a spiritual mission here, okay, and her counterpart is blocking him, and the ancestors are blocking him. All right, Spirit, give me three more cards on the I call them the Q2 of Pentacles, King and Queen of Pentacles. Tell me about these divine beings who are they may be earth signs, but they're earth angels. So sometimes when you see the King and Queen of Pentacles, they may be earth signs. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. There was a whole group, a coven of people. You see her with her. I'm telling you, crystals are powerful. See here, look, they're disappointed. Look, they're disappointed um, that they were overpowered. So there's a bunch of people who are fake spiritualists and magicians, and they were doing things, but now the real magicians are here. Final three. What's the outcome? Outcome. Okay, what's on the bottom? Yeah, these people, whatever contracts they had in the past, you see over here, they were making money, and now it's desolate. It's dry and arid. Okay, these people want to fight. These people want to fight, and yeah, they're mad because they're also being caught up with the law. Yeah. You're mad because you're caught for committing crimes. We spoke about narcissism earlier. Ooh, and they're under judgment. These are the people that, they're like, how is it that you have dry cat and you selling it? The dry pussy crew. These people, if it's upside down, they have no spiritual protection. That's what Spirit said. Spirit said the pussy, they can't dry. Spirit, come on. Oh boy. Anyway, and they also scammed a lot of men and said they were pregnant and they weren't pregnant. And there's a whole thing going on. I'm not going to, but Spirit is sick of these people and what they've been doing to others. But when they came to scam these, so there was a woman that scammed this man, and she was married to him, but she said it's not his baby, his son, and so now she's stuck. What else? What else do we have? Yeah, and the truth is out. The truth is out, and this is the jail card, and also moving forward. And yeah, he's on his spiritual mission, and he's with this young lady, and they're going to, in this lifetime, these two people are past life. So let me just explain and I'll wrap it up. These two earth angels are past life soulmates. And these two wackadoodles that were working together against these two people are past life um, karmic energies, okay? And it is ordained for them in this lifetime to be together and to be. The sun in tarot is the happiest card. So, yeah, that's it. You guys, tomorrow is the beginning of the Lunar Year. So, and also it correlates with the color red. If you if you grew up in Asia or you're married to somebody, if you get a red envelope, that's beautiful with money and gifts and love. The best gift. Now, some people say, oh, spiritual people, oh, I love money. Oh, let me just say it. I love money. I love money. I appreciate it because I know it's from the earth, it's from God. So why wouldn't I? Listen, let me buy a Lambo. Don't play with me. Listen, I like it. I like to travel. I like nice things. I like to be, you know. But we're gonna bring in the new year, okay, with love, self-love. And I said before, don't let the commercial holidays or like Valentine's. You should celebrate for an entire week. Do you know things for each other, like a whole week, because that one day and then you get a babysitter and then you go to dinner. It's a whole thing. It's like going on vacation with children. You need a vacation when you come back. Yes. Anyway, I will see you on the next video. It's a wonderful to check in with you guys, and I'll see you soon. Okay. Love rules. Love rules all things.